So, good morning guys. I'm doing some steps outside right now. I try to change it a little bit up because, yeah, Bangkok is a little, like, not as walkable. Like, here it's fine, but you see, like, now there's no cars or bikes coming, but it's not that walkable. And during the day, it's quite hot. So, it's like 7 a.m. and I think I'm going to keep that up of, like, doing steps at like 6-7 a.m. going for like a little walk for half an hour outside before I start like everything, training, work and so on. And this feels a little easier because on the treadmill it's a little bit of like I don't want to really do it sometimes, but just going outside, having a nice walk, and it's not too hot right now, so that is very, very convenient. And also you guys can see a little bit of Bangkok, of Thailand. I also again want to show that a little bit on top of like all the training stuff and so on. So now we are wow, I have no idea. I think it's 7 weeks out. I don't really count that much, but I think it's 7 weeks out now, or 7.5, not sure. But no, things are going great. Yesterday was the first day where I was a little bit hungrier in the evening, little bit lower energy. And again, it comes in waves, it comes and goes. And this means the deeper we go into prep, the leaner we get, the more frequent those waves will be. And at some point you will feel like that more or less 24/7, but even then it's a little bit of intensity. It's like at some point it gets so bad where it won't get even worse anymore. And I know in my first prep I was like in the back of my mind like, shit, if that gets worse than that, holy shit, how are you going to handle that? And there will come a point where it gets so bad it won't get worse than that. So that is one thing. And another thing is, again, like, we're getting so used to it. That is why sometimes as well within a recovery phase we forget what it feels to be normal, where we think, oh, now I'm recovered, and then there's another week, another few features, like things coming back and all of that. So at some point we're getting so used to getting so numb to the pain, where it just becomes normal in a way. So yeah, that is mostly it. Today I'm training like the same upper body I was recording last session. I might record like not the real session, but like 2 or 3 movements out of it. Few things that come to my mind I will mention there, but not the full session. And no, like, that is mostly the plan today. I have to go to immigration today at 1 p.m. renewing my visa here. Thailand. I'm switching up now to an education visa, so this means like starting to learn some Thai. So it's going to be quite amazing. So at 1 p.m. that, and I want to go to the gym before that because immigration can take ages here or everywhere in the world, like those kind of things. So I don't want to risk getting at the gym at peak hours at like, I don't know, like 5-6 p.m. and therefore I want to do it before. So I'm going to finish my walk now and then almost like getting ready for the gym and any work I have to do. Like, that is the cool thing of like, hey, working for yourself, you can be quite flexible. So I might push some of the work in the evening hours. So that is one of the privileges of, like, what means privilege, also like one of the things of like, hey, you can work when you want, but you also have to work wherever you are on almost every day. But I can still like plan it in like my schedule in a way. So that is amazing. All right, going to finish off 4 minutes recording, another 20 minutes or something of walking, exploring my area a little bit. So that's also a cool thing. So let's do that. That is quite amazing. Yeah, back in my always Bangkok, like, reminds me back of my parkour days. So like what I would do here would be like on those ledges doing like a backflip on top or something. So there's a lot of like nice like adventure things you can do everywhere in Thailand. So that's very, very cool to see. Very cool. And now I'm actually almost back at my condo, but I still want to get a few more steps, and so I will maybe walk another side. So that's quite cool actually right now, because I'm really like exploring my area in a way. So gotta keep that up. My morning walks. Let's go. Ugh. easy going. Yeah, I would have done a backflip here back in the days. Maybe now even I could do it, but way too high of a risk. Nice area to walk. I can just walk back and forth, back and forth, as much as I want. No, I really want to see some other place here as well. So let's do it. Yo guys, so pre-workout meal is going down. Papaya, kiwi with honey, whey and some milk. So I only have like 40 grams of whey inside because I had just a protein shake right before the walk and this was like 30 minutes ago, so I don't need like too much. And sometimes like people get a little like, wow, why you put skin, like why you put skin on your kiwi, why you keep the skin on your kiwi. Yeah, and with golden kiwi it tastes amazing, and even with normal kiwi it tastes alright. It's the same thing with keeping the skin on the apple. I see it, and man, with honey that is very good combo. And another thing worth mentioning is I'm really not hungry right now. Like not too much. And again, during a diet, it is somewhat important to put your food, your calories around the hours where you're also a little bit more hungry. This makes sense, especially on your rest days. However, on training days though, I want to make sure that, because I'm under eating for quite some time now, so I want to make sure that I have a pre-workout even if I don't feel too hungry. Like we can't always listen to hunger signals within our body. So that's also a time I usually don't go to the gym. I usually go at like 12-ish. So my body right now is not too hungry. So I, in a way, force myself to have some carbs in just to make sure like my training performance is in a good spot. And then as well, like some people are very worried, oh, if I get my calories in too early during the day, I will be hungry throughout the day. But I know I will go to equation. I have stuff to do after. So this will be like, obviously I will have some little like post-workout meal, but from then I will have stuff to do until the evening. So that is always the context, and that's why, hey, with flexible dieting, like knowing what times you put in the calories, very important. Like I said on last time, like the pre-workout, the post-workout, and then whenever you have a period where you feel hungry, that is like key in my opinion. But also knowing like when you need to switch some things up, and this again comes all with experience in a way. Like you will develop like your systems and also the ability to adapt your systems if needed. So yeah, continuing on, and then see you at the gym in a little bit. Alright guys, final set is going down now. Again, I will probably film only like 3-4 movements today. So like last week, let them rows. It's now the final set with the reverse drop set. Performance is held greatly. I can feel a little bit of like training at an unusual time, so I would always recommend training roughly at the same time every day. It's a little bit similar like sleep, how I like to see it, in a way of like having your circadian rhythm. It's the same with like having your training time rhythm. So it means like if you're used to train in the morning and you train in the evening, it feels a little weird in the evening, and vice versa. So I train right now just like 3-4 hours earlier than usual, and I feel it a little bit like not too bad. But yes, we're going to get the final set down. Performance is held greatly, and there we go. Alright guys, final set, single arm lat pull downs. Whew. And yeah, it's getting a little harder to talk during training, so probably at some point I might do voiceovers with the training, but we're going to see. It's probably really day dependent. I guess on upper body days it's a little bit easier, but on leg days, I felt it on the quad session. That's definitely not too easy, but I will try my best. Like, yeah, performance is held very, very good and keeping it up as long as I can. And now we're going for the final set with reverse drop set on the single armlet pull down. And then more presses. Let's do it. Also, fun thing during training, it will get like when you get very, very shredded, you probably look like a psycho in the gym in a way of like after sets, I look like I'm almost passing out, and and you're just like totally gone. Like now it's still fine, but like when you get like truly shredded, like at the gym, you look like someone without zero emotions and stuff, and just like a robot. Where it is funny, but it gets better and better from prep to prep. But it's definitely in a way of like, yeah, your body don't really want to do it. So now it's still fine. But that is like one of the parts of prep I don't really enjoy so much, of like losing the enjoyment of training. This comes at when you get very shredded. It's like it's more like just getting the job done and and going home. So yeah, but it was already last prep much better than the first prep. So we're going to see how it goes this prep. All right, guys, now we're going over for the final exercise. Oh yeah, it's getting definitely harder to talk during, because like when I do the vlog, all of that, I don't want it to impact my focus in a way. So when I feel like talking, I will talk. If not, I do it after the session, maybe a voiceover. We're going to see. But now it's almost done. So now just lengthen by his side delts. Then 3 rounds of muscularity. And then I need to head home, get, I think, just a protein shake and most likely a shower, and then I go to the immigration. And yeah, and this will be the plan. The session is going very, very good. Like, very good. I just lost a rep, I guess, on the pressing stuff, but easy going. That is usually always expected. Like, getting leaner, pressing is usually what gets a little hit. So yeah, nothing to worry about. And yeah, let's go into the final one. Guys, ending the vlog. right here, a few training dips, a few things I talked about, and now 3 rounds of posing. And yeah, it is going down. It's going amazing. It's going amazing. We are right now about like entering that, like that stage where things get super interesting, where like there is week to week changes. And I'm super pumped for that. Super pumped. And yeah, so ending it right here. As always, any questions, anything, just write it into the comments, or you can text me on IG, whatever. And I will see you guys in the next one. All right.